You
So
said if
let's
they
check it
had
out.
running and counter
Go with
matches, that
normals
shit would be
first.
cold.
They are pretty straightforward. He punches, and he punches really, really hard.
All the punching. All the
Yeah.
punching.
He's
Throw in the
got-
haymakers.
That's exactly right. This is not a martial artist. You know, he is not, there's not a lot of finesse here.
Right.
One of the first moves I'd like to show is his forward 4, which is like his pretty good advancing mid. He slams you down. A lot of his moves are high, so this is kind of one you want to use when you want to go
Blam.
mid.
Blam.
Another
Is
really
that a
good-
string right there?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, at the end is just a 1+3 input.
You know I love them.
Right.
You have a lot
Another
of
really,
weight
really
to
good
it.
mid up close is his back 1, and it has 2 options.
That's
Back
Raiko's
1
punch.
pops them up, and back 1-2 is mid-mid and is safer.
I really hope he's got some cool air combos, but we'll have to wait, I guess.
Well, I'm sure we'll see some. He also has some really interesting mix-ups to open up the opponent. Like, for example, his sweep is pretty unique because he drops down and does extra damage
What the fuck?
Because he's that fast.
because he's super, super fast.
What the fuck?
Show off.
He also has forward 3 where he literally just stomps the ground and creates an earthquake.
So strong.
What's the
And
mix
then, I
though?
think this is one of his coolest moves. He has an awesome long-range overhead.
What's the mix
where
though?
he zips across the screen super fast, and if he's up close, he'll zip behind you
Oh.
and knock you down.
And that's just a button.
Yeah, it's just forward 2.
What?
And you can see it has really good range.
That's all. That's all.
That
I'm gonna
looks
do.
crazy.
Yeah, you can mix that up with the sweep.
Man, he just loves
Did
putting.
he just
people's
cancel his
faces around.
sweep?
Yeah, he's a strong guy. So let's go over his special moves. Great.
Yeah.
One unique thing about Omni-Man is he actually has a lot of...
Did he just
aerial
cancel
mobility.
his sweep?
All of his special moves can be done in the air. He has ground and air versions of all of them, which is pretty unique to MK. First one I'd like to show is the Mega Clap. Puts his hands together. It's not patty cake, it's the Mega Clap.
That's Incredible
Sends them
Hulk
very, very
shit.
far. It's a great combo ender with Punisher, kind of mid-range footsie tool.
Could you almost use it like zoning too?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Keep them in, keep them out.
Doesn't
EX
go
version-
full screen.
Not full screen, but the EX version goes even further and will destroy projectiles.
Oh, okay. Man, he's just tearing up the ground. Everything he does.
He also has this big charge move where he literally just like charges in with his chest. And we've all learned in the 90s in N64 wrestling games that if you put your chest
Yeah,
out, you're
Smoke
blocking
bashing is
moves.
over.
So he can just barge in.
Nah, but you can
And
see
the EX
Omni
version
Man.
has armor, so this is kind of as advancing. You think they're gonna do like a projectile, you want to get in, kind of similar to like a Johnny Cage Shadow Kick. Another special move he has that, and you'll see this, being able to close the gap is a reoccurring theme with Omni-Man.
Gotcha.
Because
He
he wants
has
to get in
this.
there and punch.
Exactly, torpedo.
Advancing
move.
armor. Oh my
Super
god.
classic. He can do this in the air and it actually goes downwards,
What the
pop
fuck?
the opponent up.
It launches
Another move
meterlessly.
great for just full screen at any moment. You can see it's very, very quick.
So this is interesting though, because if you do it on the ground, you're not following up.
Correct. But if you do it in the air, he gets a
Oh.
pop up.
That's crazy.
I also really like how the blood from his opponent gets onto his costume. It's pretty awesome.
Why
Like,
ain't
I know
every
that we
character
get
this
blood
broke,
on everything,
though?
but for some reason on him it just
Why
looks
isn't every character like
This
this?
is kind of iconic with
Yeah.
him, you know.
Yes.
This is the
So
shit
then
we
let's
need.
go over his most interesting special move that I think really sets him apart. The Viltrumite stance. So it's down back 3, and he starts hovering in the air. And from here, he has 4 different moves, plus a bunch of mobility options. Let's start with the mobility. You can cancel it, but you can also warp forward
Oh,
Oh,
extremely quickly.
holy shit.
And again, he can do this in the air like all of his special moves.
this is pretty awesome.
And we'll go over his moves. The first, I think, is one of the key moves, which is this grab. And this is
Oh.
like his main combo starter.
Oh my god.
You can quickly go into it. You can even go
Nah,
into it
he's
off
gonna
of
be
low, I talked about
wow.
Just dragging people in the dirt.
Oh my
He also
god.
has this move where he zooms across super, super fast behind you. That's a great combo ender. It's a great check. You think the opponent might try to like
I'm
throw
maining this
something out
shit.
when he's in the stance, you can quickly go into it. He also has an overhead from anywhere on screen. He drops down.
So it tracks.
Exactly.
Woo!
And then lastly, a big anti-air uppercut and zooms across and then covers all the upward space. So it's kind of like the upward
Imagine what
version
Lau had.
of the zip behind you.
I just love that spine break.
It's so cool. I like the facial animation.
What's up,
So then the
Chris?
question is, how am I supposed to go into this stance when you're doing projectiles, you're doing long-range normals and all that? And he's just vulnerable floating there, right?
Well, I don't think
Wrong.
he really is.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no.
So in Viltrumite's stance, when he does it, he's immune to all fireballs. They will literally just pass through him as long as he's in it. And that includes in the air.
That's some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen.
It's definitely awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Just dodging.
What if he does the
EX
instant
version
air?
starts up faster and also makes him immune to normal attacks as well. And then he can go in and punish them
That's so cool.
as they're recovering.
That's
Time
that's
to use that
insane.
thing really good.
Yes. And again, he can do that in the air. The EX version is very, very quick.
It's going to be embarrassing, too.
It is very, very.
So how do you counter
That's
that?
awesome. I love it.
And then lastly, for
How do you
the ability
counter that if I
to
do that
the air dash?
on
This
Oki?
actually has a physical hit attached to it.
If
But
I
this
do that
has
on
to be
Oki,
on. So you can see, he spins the opponent around for a free hit. And
That
you can
Omni
do
man
it
looking
as long as you
spicy.
have meters, so you can do
well,
stuff
he's
like
looking busted. Why? But why isn't every
some
character
really
this
cool
crazy?
flashy combos. So you can use that to
He's
get in,
DLC, Bill. You already know.
get out.
But I mean,
You'll
even
always have that
in X,
physical
but
hit.
you
So
know, the
again,
base
recap
characters
that.
were still,
If you just do it for
you
the
know,
first time, it
busted.
doesn't take any meter. But if you want to do it twice, like in a combo like I showed,
Maybe
you
he's
can
just-
take a bar. Similar to how
Nah,
the
but
combo
he
works.
looks
Very cool.
really strong.
So I think in general, Omnian's a pretty
They're showing us how to
powerhouse
play him right
character
now.
to play, but he's got great mobility.
Can you use him?
No, he comes out overnight.
I can't wait to play this shit.
And people sometimes like.
I can't wait to grind this shit.
When you hear stance, you get a little scared. But his stance.
Everybody gonna have the jacks unblockable on the ground with Omni Man coming out the air.
He's not really hard
Broke.
to use, and he was not meant to be. He is
Right.
meant to be like just like you see on Invincible.
His sweep is 13.
He has a launch and command grab.
Went with, and I think they really
Meterless.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's gonna be really, really cool.
I thought he was gonna be lame. I didn't know how they were gonna make this character
let's
work.
Just save it for another day, Raven.
Just save
Just
it?
save it
He
for another
dodges
day.
all projectiles meterlessly.
Alright,
when he's just in
alright,
that
wait,
stance.
Okay, all right.
So Tremor's one
If
of
he-
the
I mean,
interesting.
if
He has no
EXs it,
I
projectile.
can't wait to see our players use
If
him
he
because
EXs
he has
it,
more moves than
he,
any the original roster.
he even
champions.
avoids
Okay.
See
strings.
how it works.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So we all know Tremor debuted in Mortal Kombat Special Forces, but he really made his big
Everyone's
play.
gonna have
That's how I know this game was supposed to be injustice.
I hope they don't
That's
nerf
something I was
Omni Man
actually
too
wanted to
crazy
bring
though.
back. You can actually go Aftershock, Metallic, and Crystalline, and he has a different.
You know what's gonna happen. Some idiot's gonna put broke shit on Twitter,
He starts with Aftershock. You've even seen his life bar, and he's like
and then it's gonna be over.
kind of traditional looking clobbering time Tremor.
Right.
So he has 3 moves when he's in Aftershock. He has his Rock Punch. It's exactly what you'd expect. He just kind of
Lunge and
comes
punch.
in,
Yep.
it's safe on block. It knocks you away. You can use it to end your strings. He also has Up Punch, which is a pop-up starter.
Which I'm pretty sure he also had in
In
MKX. Yes.
They low-key could've just made Tremor a whole character.
Where he
Fact.
comes in, he does a low, and then pieces out. So if you have a really good overhead, for example, maybe you have a mid-screen overhead that's almost
His
instant.
overhead goes
You can
far
also
as
have a
hell.
mid-screen low that's almost
Yeah.
instant,
So good.
which is pretty awesome.
Imagine if he can cancel it.
Exactly, right.
And so
Might be able to.
you would say Aftershock. He's sort of the attacker.
Yeah,
The
I would say
offensive
it's
one.
Oh, so you could do sweep
defensive,
into
it's
Tremor
very
low?
Basic. It's the
You
most
could probably
kind
do
of
sweep into Tremor low.
standard Tremor.
Right.
And
kind
make
of
like
the
a
one
little
like
mix up.
Base, which is why it's the default one.
Right.
So then,
I don't think
anytime
the
you
second
hit
part of
R1,
the
you'll
sweep
come
comes out if
and
you
it'll
block it.
cycle to the next one, which is metallic. Now
Is
he
that
has
what
an
they said?
entirely new set of
I don't know.
and they're
I
all
mean,
lava-based.
I'm just guessing.
It's Lava Burst, which is like your mid-range, safe, kind of, there's no reason not to use it.
Right.
He has an anti-air Lava Burst. And then this is really, really cool. He has this bowling ball, which is a low. And if you hold it, it becomes an over.
They bringing all that
Okay.
MKX
So he's
shit
got
back.
kind of mid-range attacks.
I gotta
plus
see
a 50/50
crystalline.
from full screen that you can mix
If
up.
I see armor,
Oh, that's awesome.
Again,
so then,
straight out of MKX.
Jesus
It's so
Christ.
cool.
right, and so then that gives you also zoning abilities or a projectile if you have a character that is lacking that.
Exactly.
If I see armor, you already know that this is a
Double down.
it's a party game.
Right.
And maybe you have like really great anti-air, and this can be a low.
They're
and then
nerfing
you can
and
jump,
breaking
you know,
the
you can
game
put
at
out
the same
Venus
time.
Lantern, and then be doing
Yeah,
this.
they gonna nerf
It's just
some,
all kind.
you
I think
know,
the creative freedom and
some
mechanics
lesser
is
shit that's
cool
going
as
on
fuck,
in the game.
right?
Can't
But
agree
then
more.
they're just bringing
And then lastly,
like the
one
most
more
demonic
stance.
character
Okay.
ever.
Crystalline.
People have been looking forward to this.
Yeah, Ed kind of
Everybody
teased it,
using
and I think
Tremor.
a lot of people guessed some of the stuff he could do.
Yeah, totally.
So in Crystalline, he has 2 attacks. He has Crystalline Burst, which will reflect projectiles, and then the big one. And a lot of people were like, "There's no way they're gonna do that." We did. Crystalline Armor.
Wow.
So once he has Crystalline Armor, it's doomsday for the opponent. Oops, I was too slow.
No,
Oh my god.
Damn.
there, it's
There we
over.
go. So he's gonna summon
It's
the armor.
it's. Oh my God.
Absorb attacks. Like
It's even
absolute
more broke.
badass.
Beast.
Right.
And
I thought it was one
so
hit.
the way this works, the cycling is.
Oh
once
my
you summon,
God.
Like I said, it'll go through. It goes in a
Away.
particular order, and if you hold down in R1, it goes the opposite order. So you could
Gotcha.
go from Crystalline
Bro,
to Aftershock.
there's gonna be no
instead of
reason to
skip,
use any other cameo.
Metallic in between, if that makes sense. It's like
Yeah.
the cycling.
Yeah, yeah.
So there is definitely a
That's basically Quan Chi
Yes.
armor.
on like people who can go back and forth and know what
Exactly.
you're doing.
Well, no,
So,
no, no.
Yes, they have a lot of moves,
Jason.
but yes, you
It's
have
Jason
to
armor.
recycle
Yep,
it.
yeah.
Exactly.
You have to manage
always
that.
Are gonna, right. You're gonna have to manage the order that you're in because you cannot go.
Oh
from
my
Aftershock
God.
To,
What?
or sorry, you can't go from metallic to.
What do we do
Aftershock
about
unless
that?
You go down, like you cycle
Shit,
back.
I'm popping that shit on
I just
Oki every
confused
time.
myself.
You gon'
But it doesn't
block.
make sense because there's only 3. So
Right.
it's rather.
But
you
it
wanna
stuns
go
you
which
still. I
order.
think it only like
And then there's a really.
it works if they
cool
complete the
twist
whole
that really sets
string.
them apart.
But that means it's
When
the
you
same
call
mind
them
game
out,
from before.
It's an ambush unit.
Oh my
I
God.
don't-
Position
it's
and
probably
do these
different.
attacks.
You
So let me
it probably
show you.
recovers
Right now
quick
I'm in
enough.
I'm in Crystalline.
Depending on the
If
hit,
I
you
go
know.
to Aftershock and then immediately enter a back in R1, he will immediately, while still on screen, go into the ground pound. Like so.
Oh, interesting.
Or next in the cycle is metallic. So let's say I wanted to do the bowling ball.
People are already
I can do
tagging
it
me.
that way. Or crystalline. I can do crystalline armor.
Interesting. Very cool.
So that means all of his moves can also be ambushed.
So you can't
if you
control
wanted
which
to bring
trimmer it
down,
is.
swab it,
Exactly.
and then immediately doing the move. Now that's
You
going to be
can?
somewhat risky. They can
Is that
keep
what
you
they're
out of
saying?
it. You're gonna
I think you have to
do
cycle
the
to him.
cycle and
Like
all
you
that.
can't
So there's a lot of
you
risk
can't
and a
just
lot of
keep him there the whole
possibility
time.
to it, but it's extremely powerful.
So you have to use
And I think it's one of the cool
one
mechanics in the game. For
version to get
No,
to
you
that.
have to
Excellent.
to
cool.
summon him and switch him
So that's that.
and then
I think
use
we
it.
have one more thing to show.
Oh, that's not
Oh.
that bad.
His fatal blow, and the fatal blow attack that he goes into is pretty neat because again it uses
Tremor with
speed.
Kenshi.
You can see here.
Oh, that sounds crazy too.
Nope.
That sounds crazy too. Does this drop tonight? I don't think tonight. I don't believe so.
They said the 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at midnight.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty
cool.
good.
So early access for Omni-Man is on the 9th,
That's right.
and then Tremor will be out later this month.
Yep.
And in addition to that, too, we will be having free trial towers as well. So you'll be able to try Omni-Man for free if you do not have early access for it.
Yep. And that'll be in the gateway portal.
Correct.
Sounds great.
Hi.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it.
You should be waiting for it.
Finally, look, everybody about to be like, this game is so fun. They're gonna forget about
Your
it being
favorite
boring.
part.
All
They're
because they
gonna
added
forget
it.
about every other character though.
100%.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday, or happy 20th birthday to Gary
That was a
Hanson's
good-
daughter.
That was a good stream.
All right.
That
Happy
was
birthday
definitely
to
good.
Andrew Stein, Jordan Hedges, Natalie.
Interesting.
Sport,
They get people to buy this
Kato
motherfucker free trial tires. It's
Moritz.
crazy.
I'm gonna, did I do that right?
Need to
Close
speak to
enough?
the person
Okay,
in
cool.
charge.
Aaron Sutherland,
a
Danny.
free
This
trial
one
game.
I'm not gonna even get close.
Fair.
I wish every character like
Danny. We'll go
on
with
the
Danny.
base roster was
Ed
that broke.
Fettermeyer, DQ.
Then the game would
Mark
be
Chang.
like
That
And
nigga,
of course,
that nigga would just lean into the
Stephanie
side.
Brownback.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
all. Happy
Leaving.
birthday.
Mine's coming up.
Is it?
Yeah.
You might not get a shout out since you don't like him.
I wish I could create my own
That's fair.
I
emoji
feel
on
like
my
I've really
phone.
gotten into him over the last year.
Okay.
Maybe not. So that's
There's
birthday
probably an
shout
app for it.
Before we do sign off for the
20th.
day, as we have in the past,
Every character should be broke. Facts.
Fight with Omni-Man to show
Nigga, that nigga Omni-Man look
We
crazy.
can't
He
do a
is
belt battle 'cause,
easily the most
Tyler
broke shit
jammed
in
his
the
thumb.
game.
What do you mean he can dodge projectiles and normals?
Bro, and he has a
I
meterless
But I
launch
think
and
it-
command
I
grab.
think it's weak. I think it's weak to jump
So-
attacks.
But
I think you could jump and hit him.
He has
So you think he is vulnerable to overheads?
Huge announcement, Havoc's my main. I've been running Havoc.
and he has the air dash too. And the little fucking aerial attack, it pops up
It's now getting
meterlessly.
very hard. And
Axe!
So you're gonna be able to do probably like
Don't say that. You never
the command
know.
I
grab
bet
for
you
like
could
the
hit Elder.
starter. Or no. I think he has a pop-up string. So you might be
Yeah,
able
he
to do like the
does.
pop-up string, go into the command grab, launch him again, and then do like an air dash or something into
far better than me.
the meterless air
Let's take a look.
move, whatever that launches. So it's like
I'm thinking
it's
about
like
and he got two good mids.
so you could probably launch like 3 times
Yeah,
per combo.
there.
Every time.
There, you're not even.
It's no resource, and then you could use your assist.
Hey, this nigga looks really good now.
Yeah.
I bet you somebody's gonna find the timing for Jax and the Omni-Man grab.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I know they're gonna patch Jaxo eventually.
You doing 60 or 2
They need to just make that shit low and call it a day, bro.
This nigga got 34.
See right there.
You know for a
Tried
fact.
to call it Tremor, and
I'm
Scorpion
definitely gonna find some
actually
crazy
stuck it.
combos.
So, Tremor is very powerful.
Oh, he dropped it. It looked kind of slow though.
Anytime.
You probably gonna have to do it
I
early on in the
think the game
combo.
goes on. It'll be really interesting.
What y'all
to see
looking
the
at?
players and how they
The combat cast.
stuff.
This-
Oh shit!
And all that.
The hellfire.
Yo, that move
Yeah,
is
that was awesome.
fast as
Yeah, that
fuck.
shit look good as fuck, dog.
Oh my lord.
I really
Oh, you could do that through gaps?
effortless power. It's
Oh, that's crazy.
Ooh, this shit clean, cuz.
right.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's very well done.
I wonder how fast the startup is on it, cause
It looked like when you burn the meter, it's instant.
it's pretty much gonna be like Johnny's parry. That's what it's
Yeah.
looking like.
I just wonder what's the counterplay to it.
Big rock.
Hold on, did you see what that Shujinko did? Hold on a second.
What do you do?
He did Omni-Man's move.
Really
That shit look.
a lot from it.
Just doing some spear pokes, really.
Scorpion and his spear pokes.
Oh,
Good blocks.
Yeah,
Oh,
see
this
that?
thing got a Superman punch.
Oh, good combo.
He went through a gap.
The air
Hold on, let me
is
go
very
back.
fun to do.
Ooh, that combo looked disgusting.
Like hitting that air.
I'ma
dash
get
is
swaggy with him.
Very fun.
Oh my, he can go through gaps.
Yeah.
I wonder could he
I just
parry
said it's like Johnny's parry.
fatal blows.
Wait. Yeah, Johnny's parry can go through gaps too, right?
he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very strong.
Omni-Man look crazy.
Makes you
What?
happy, huh?
He ain't run up fast enough.
The age of Xavier is over. All that's over.
Okay.
Come up to the
Okay.
Oh shit, hold on.
Okay. Us.
Fun house.
Oh, he could have went further with that.
It's great.
I'm sure he could have. That wasn't optimal.
He could have went further with that.
He's also got some really cool fatalities. They are again just
Damn, that fucking.
very simple and to the point.
Ooh.
combo breaker. It was a giant rock.
Yes, it was. That was
Okay, what do we have?
exciting and
What's on the menu, sir?
It is great. I was
So the
first time I
EX
saw that, I was like, oh my
command.
God
grab
damn,
and-
that was 38, cuz.
I know. So the EX and the meterless both launch, but
To
I
be
think
fair,
the EX is
if
just
you were doing a
faster.
combo, it would break you.
Oh, okay.
Concentration and everything. It
That's
was
what it
Oh,
looked like.
GG's.
something around that one.
Looks like that's gonna do it.
Yeah, I
Jinko
don't
beat
see
that.
Scorpion
Said his design looks mad good.
getting it past
Yeah,
this.
he definitely gonna get your money's worth.
I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see that real Viltrumite skin. You got a skin bear with no cape. Oh
Oh,
shit!
here's the full.
Come here, sir. We're going on the motherfucking beeline.
This really is the perfect.
Got a good mid. They said he has mostly high.
Drop at the end. Nice.
Oh, they
Notice.
added the torso to the fatal.
All right.
So good.
Super cool. Thank you to the team in QA for putting that together. Always awesome fights.
Way better
Added
than
what?
Yeah, me too. Me too.
A fun anecdote is that Robert Kirkman's actually a huge MK fan
Yeah.
to the point where when we were talking about that fatality, he was the one that remembered the MK3 subway stage and the Boone Tobias sign and all that. Like,
Oh, really?
That's
yeah,
awesome.
like he was all in.
Thank you for being a fan.
And you can change sides in the
Thank you,
air.
everybody, for
Oh
joining
my
us.
God.
We're
Something
super
she
excited
did
about
through
it.
Unbearable Skill.
And check out the new season of
Only
Invincible.
gets 2 moves
Like
on
if
your
you
opponent.
haven't
Are they
watched
saying
the
they buff
previous
Shujinko?
season,
Yep.
the new season,
I didn't
check it out.
I didn't even notice it.
Fantastic show. So thank you all so much for joining us. We hope you enjoy Omni-Man and then later down the line Tremor. We will see you next time.
This man Dragon is playing the fuck out the game.
Wow. Well.
That's it, cuz.
Run it back.